like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends so that they can tune in live daily to God and KD, y'all. I am back. If you saw my live yesterday, then the last part that we left off on was that I ended up at my first brand deal ambassadorship paid promotional model of the year. So give it up to God, woo, as well as my mom and her sorority sister for recommending this to us. Woo! So there's that. And y'all know before I do anything, I always gotta thank God for the day. Thank God for protecting over us, watching over us, covering us with a cloak of protection for the blood of the Lamb. God is good, great, so worthy of all the honor, the glory, and the praise. The Bible verse of the day is always in the description as well as the chat, because y'all know without God, like they say, we are what? Nothing. Amen. Amen. Also, happy 123. It is January 23rd, so happy birthday to everybody that's born today. Shout out to all the Capricorns, the other goats of the zodiac. The Bible verse of the day is coming from Proverbs 123, and it does say, "Come and listen to my counsel. I'll share my heart with you and make you wise." Amen. 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 Love that for us. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into what we are here for. Like I said, I did land my first brand deal of 2025. If you see the YouTube thumbnail, then you can kind of see like a little picture of me doing my little thing at the display table. And I do just want to come and bring this information to my YouTube channel because it is an untapped industry of income, being that we are in the digital age of money, content creation, not wanting to be a slave to the system and have to work a 9 to 5 job. I want to talk about last night's brand deal event. I also want to do this recovery mud mask. It says that it's cleansing, brightening, moisturizing, a pore purifying wash off mud mask pack for all skin types, pore minimizing and radiant skin. My mom got me this. If you don't know, now you do know that the girl takes great care of my skin, always has, does not play about my skin. So we're going to go ahead and give my skin a nice refresher after last night's event. I did wash with some baking soda just to give it a nice exfoliation, a nice clean palette. I also want to go ahead and put on some moisturizer on my lips because like I said, baby, the face is washed, the face is fresh. So let's get something on our lips because I'm like, I see a whole bunch of glosses because the bag is packed from that last night's event. If you saw the live, shout out to you. If you have not, definitely check out the live replay. It is definitely up on my channel on the live tab. So yeah. And if y'all haven't seen my Christmas haul, this right here. I love getting little cosmetics for Christmas. I never knew that I would love this as much as I do, but the fact that it has the little brush, cute little stocking stuff for TikTok ad my mom found. TikTok, yeah, Snapchat, whatever it was, one of them ads. I think this mud mask that we doing as well might be one of these TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever my girl be browsing on ads. Okay, so boom. Now that we have moisturized lips and we don't feel as tight in the face. Oh yeah, grab your treats, grab your snacks. Cause I'm like, yeah, we're definitely about to get into some things. I have me some yogurt right here because it is, what time is it? Yeah, it's 11 Eastern Standard Time, and this will be my breakfast, and then I'm gonna have a little something after this. But to get us going, and before we do this mask, I eat everything with a fork. No judgment. Because I'm lactose. I just thought about it. I'm like, wait. Regular people in their real life don't use a fork to eat yogurt or cereal or any dairy products. I eat a fork with everything because I don't like washing dishes. I'm lactose, especially with cereal. It strains off the excess dairy. So, yeah, I just stick with a fork for everything. So, boom. Now we got a little something on our stomach. I am going to show y'all what I got as far as swag gear. Okay, so also because I'm like, if you did not watch, or if you did not see yesterday's live, just to kind of recap what that was. So, like I said, my mom found this whole promotional modeling brand ambassadorship world that her sorority sister does to be paid to basically promote different beer, wine, spirit products at events. It could be other things, but for the majority of the events, it's beer, wine, liquor, Bacardi, which also owns Patron, which I found out last night at the event. Mine was actually with Anheuser-Busch, which is Bud Light, but I was a Kona girl, KD for Kona, and that's what I'm gonna show y'all right here. So she showed me that. I went to the event last night. There were some hiccups, and we're gonna go ahead and discuss that because while that was live and actually getting into this world, not knowing if this is real, not knowing if this is a scam. Living is somewhat an imposter syndrome because I'm just used to a regular 9 to 5 job. And even having brand ambassadorships, the only ones that I have are digital, and the ones that I do have that are local are very mom and pop, not like I said, like an Anheuser-Busch or a Bacardi or Patron or something like that. So the fact that last night that I was out, even just before I even got there, I was just like, is this really real? Like I said, I did have some hiccups that I will discuss later with my mask. But just to go further from there, we're going to pick up where we left off, like I said. So, what I did get as far as promotional items, and this is what I had to pass out because typically with the brand ambassador for promotional modeling, like I said, it's beer, wine, spirit, liquor companies. So you are giving out samples so that the people can taste it in hopes that eventually they can make a sale. Making a sale is not the goal, which is the best part of this entire process, because the entire point of you being a brand ambassador, promotional model, is to introduce people to Kona Wave. If you buy it, wonderful. If you don't, you may tell someone else that, oh, I heard about Kona Wave because some girl on YouTube was talking about Kona Wave. And somebody else may say, well, shoot, I might try it because at least somebody has heard of it before. And they might eventually love them some Kona Wave. So yesterday, I did not have to actually give out any samples of Kona Wave probably because yesterday was a private event, and that's why from my live, like I said, I didn't even know the city was having this. It wasn't a public event. It was literally for the employees of Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, Bud Light, Kona, and the supply group, because apparently there is like a touring trucking that we're going to get into, because like I said, this is an untapped industry of income. So yesterday, since I did not have to give out samples, all I had to give out was literally promotional items. So they had lanyards, they had leis, because Kona is a Hawaiian branded beer. Like it says, liquid aloha. So they had a cute bottle cap opener, and it does say Kona Brewing Co. So this is something that I literally just had to give this out. Literally give out this stuff. Sunglasses. There we are. Kona, Big Wave, Liquid Aloha. They definitely put a QR code in there. Just a fun little pair of glasses. And then you have your shirt. So this was given out as promotion, and also my uniform that I had to wear as the brand ambassador promotional model. So now that we have basically what I had to do, because like I said, typically the job is giving out the product samples. If not the samples, like I said, because this was like a private event, like samples would be more so like if I was in store. Some of the people that were on my team last night, they do this for a living. They say, like, some of them are in store today. Like if you see people in like Publix or Sam's Club, not the ones that like work for the store, but the ones that have full-fledged displays of like the products all around them, and not just a little kiosk cart or whatever, but like a table. Like that's a promotional model or brand ambassador from what I'm knowing now, from now that I'm tapping into this industry. So like I said, that was a shirt that I had to wear, and then that was what I also had to pass out. I do want to show what I wore as far as just showing up to the event, because I feel like This was also something that worked out very well in my favor because I had to put on a different shirt and I didn't even go into the bathroom to change. Of course, I could have, but I'm the type of person that I'm just like, I'm ready to work. I'm a Virgo. I feel like if I'm going to work and I know that I have to put on a uniform, I feel like I should feel like I should have a convertible outfit because I'm also into styling and stuff like that. So it's like if I'm going to try on clothes, I don't want to put them on my skin, but I can wear a bodysuit so that way I can put, or this is not even a bodysuit, this would be a onesie or a jumpsuit. I can wear a jumpsuit and then wear clothes over my jumpsuit so that way even if I'm in the store aisle and I need to, just try it on really quickly because the fitting room was full. They don't have a fitting room. Whatever the case may be, especially when you're thrifting, like they don't have a fitting room. Well, some of them don't. I don't know. I've only been with my homegirl. If you've seen it on my channel, you've seen it with the channel. But even because most stores have fitting rooms, but still, like I said, they may be full, whatever the case may be. So putting on a one-piece jumpsuit worked out perfect. If you have, especially because it was also cold, so if you have a long sleeve like thermal set, that would be good, or a long sleeve black shirt, that would be good. But I also like this because it also has legs on it, so that way, like I said, because it was cold, we even had an Arctic blast of 2025 in Florida, so this was good to have on underneath my actual jeans because my dress code was to have on dark jeans. So these were the dark, I have dark black jeans, so I brought my dark black jeans and I had them on top of the onesie jumpsuit. And then on top of the onesie jumpsuit, I had a zip up shirt. I'm not certain why I can't find the zip up shirt at this time, but it was just a cute little, whether you have a button up shirt, a zip up shirt, just something, something that you could get out of easy to throw something else on and literally get to work. It was so funny because when I got there, I grabbed my shirt, I crouched down in the corner, and the security guard saw me like putting the shirt on, coming out of like pulling my other shirt from underneath my shirt, and then just popping up in my new shirt. And he was like, "That was smooth." I was like, you got to be able to roll with the punches. You got to be able to roll with the punches. So that, like I said, I would just recommend on the outfit. I had on black socks. The call did call for sneakers, but I'm a girl. I don't own sneakers. I don't wear sneakers. I have times where I like to wear sneakers, but I'm a girl. So I had on pointed toe boots. I also had on boots because it was cold. I love the pointed toe because it's just very ultra feminine, classy. It just elevates any look, especially with a t-shirt. So I had on pointed toe boots. I also realized that there is a lot of flexibility, especially just from what I learned from the people that were there, especially in dress code, because like I said, it said dark jeans, but I was like, I'm hoping they'll be fine with me wearing these black jeans and not just like having to wear a dark washed blue jean. But yeah, I had on a zip up shirt coming in. If they would have told me that the zip up shirt wasn't okay, I did show this in my live as well. I have this little square neck dress so that way when I'm wearing it, like I said, I could just come out of it easily, just coming down. And it has long sleeves because it was cold. So I did take this, but I didn't even need it. So this just is going to be another little dress that I have for winter underneath my sweaters and such like that. So wardrobe definitely matters, and that is something that I did just want to start off this video with because I don't want to leave out any information. I low-key gatekeeped the just, you know, event in itself because I wanted to save it for this. So let me grab my phone with my screenshots because also I do want to, because I'm like, wow, it's not even on this phone. Actually, let me log into the site. Oh, I'm already logged in. Look at God. Okay, so the site that I signed up for, or the site that I found this through, that I was actually referred to, is called Trusted Herd. So this is where you can find promotional, brand ambassador, deals locally, other cities, whatever the case may be. There are some things that, well, a lot of the things that I apply for local. There are some things that I found out of state. I mean, out of the city, that would be good. Even out of the state as well. I am just going through the search, and like it says, you will be a brand ambassador for this company, which is Assist Market in Daytona. It's for $27 an hour. It's not bad. I mean, you're getting paid to do what you like to do. Like I said, I literally gave out promotional items. That's it. Like I said, at the most, you're giving out beer, wine, liquor. You don't even have to drink, because one of the dudes that worked with me, he was like, yeah, I don't even drink at all. But we were literally promoting a beer brand yesterday. His job is just to promote these people's brand. Like I said, you don't have to know anything. They're not requiring that of you. All they are wanting to do as the end goal is for you to introduce their brand to everybody that you see. Say, well, for me, my tagline was Aloha, because like I said, it was Kona, and it was like it says, Liquid Aloha is their slogan. Let me make sure that's what it is, child. Like I said, let me grab my promotional. Yeah, it's Liquid Aloha. So everybody that I saw last night, it's Aloha. We also had Lay. So they coming into the party. It was an event. This is a promotional model. Like they said, when you're a promotional model, if you're somebody that is very just can be extroverted for the job because you love to have a good time, love to make, I'm the type of person, even though I'm introverted, I love for everyone to have a good time. Like, I'm gonna be in the middle of the dance floor, because why are y'all not dancing? Why are y'all scared to dance? We're at a party. If you didn't want to dance, you could have stayed home. This is a party. Let's have a good time. So it's aloha. Take a lay. Would you like to get laid? Get laid. You know, have fun. Like, literally, because this is 21 and up. We're talking about beer, wine, and liquor. This was so much fun. So that's pretty much all I had to do yesterday. And like I said, even if they had the actual beer for me to pass out, I would have been doing that as well. But they had promotional products, so that's what I was giving out to the people. Oops, sorry y'all, because I know that was out. That was out on my end. But like it says, a non-alcoholic beverage or food at store demo, $30 an hour. So that's why I'm like, you can go onto this website, type in your location, see what works for you. This is $40 an hour to be in brand ambassador for whatever this company is. What job is doing this for you? What job? Like, literally, you could just come on here, go into whatever city you are, and just consistently stay on a gig. Like it says, cocktail boys and the cocktail crew, event host or hostess, $30 an hour. $30 an hour. What Cardi say? You get paid. I get paid. Just whatever. I get paid a fee. I know that's the end part of it. That's what it is. I want to be at the party anyway, but that's why I stopped going to the clubs, because I look around and I'm like, I don't want to just hang out here. I want to make money. And that's why I love promotional modeling, because yes, I want to hang out and have a good time, but I also want to get paid, because I look at it like the business owners in here making a lot of money off these people. I want to make some money too. I don't want to just hang out in the club. I want to be in a party and get paid a fee just to be there, because this type of stuff opens up a lot of doors. Because at my gig last night, I met the owners of the bars, and this is local to me. So now I'm meeting local owners in the city, and he was like, did the agency, like my group, because I haven't even gotten there yet. Oh my goodness, we ain't even got to the mass, nothing. Because like I told you, I'm gonna give y'all the information. So he was like, did they fly y'all in? Fly us in. I'm like, no, babe, we're local. We're not, we have to get flown in, we're not there yet. And he was like, it's like, one day. And I'm just like, that's what I like to hear, which is, like I said, something else. They have this whole thing called touring that we'll talk about, because some of the people that were on my team last night were talking about the fact that they do it. My parents were just like, I don't know about you doing that because of trafficking, but I could completely understand that, because I don't want to get into that either, because they said it comes from here to California or here to New York. So you just go around to, like my event last night, they would have had to come through Jacksonville, drop off all our promotional material, and then get back on the road to head to the next event because this is a convention. This is a touring convention for Anheuser-Busch, which is who I worked with last night. So when it came to my city, I was a part of the campaign for my city. So let's say the next stop is Orlando. That person is going to have to drop off our stuff here in Jacksonville and then go ahead and get to Orlando, Tampa, Miami, whatever the case may be for the next stop in the tour. That's a job. And he said they pay, the guy that does it said they get paid $1,500 a week. $1,500 a week to drop off promotional items at whatever the event location is. I told him my last job was working for the people that take them taxes. I wasn't even getting paid that in 2 weeks. I tell y'all all the time, my paycheck was $1,012 and like 82 cents. And I told y'all, some people said with their retirement and everything else, they don't even get to see a comma on their paychecks. These are parents. These are spouses. Like, I ditched that check so fast, and my parents are 9 to 5 college educated, so of course that's what they want from me. But at the same time, I've always been the type of person that wants to be paid to be cute. They always told me that, oh, you just think you so cute. Oh, you just that. I do. And they always wanted to tell me, well, you can't get paid to do this. And it's like, but I've seen these white girls do it and I don't know how. And I found out certain avenues from, like I said, local businesses to affiliate marketing, brand partnerships that lead to sponsorships and stuff like that. But now, because like I said, that a lot of that stuff is digital. But now I feel like this is, like I said, I'm gonna just call it the big leagues, because like I said, I'm working with Anheuser-Busch. That's working with, like, half my team worked with Bud Light last night, the other half worked with Kona. Like I said, KD for Kona, it was nothing for me to be aloha. Well, I was in my vibe last night. That was in, literally, it was just for a couple hours. As much as I'm introverted and love being in my home, love being in my zone, in my own little corner, in my own little chair, just going out for the few hours definitely worked out for me, because I also got to have some interaction, also got to get some content, and I got to get paid. Not only from the live that I did, yeah, it's strong. Not only from the live that I did prior to that, but I got some content of what I did while I was there. And now that I've worked an event, now that I know I have a lot of leeway, there's nobody that's hounding me. There's no one that's harassing me, because from what I saw in the information of how this system works, or this agency that I'm with works, I thought it was going to be more like monitoring going on. It's so chill. It is so chill. I absolutely love it. So that's why I'm like, yeah, now I am going to go ahead and do this mask, this recovery mud mask from, I don't know, KOEC. Coke. Hey, because I'm like, maybe it's Coke. I'm not certain. But like, that's just what it says. So it does say that it is a plant-derived, it has plant-derived ingredients to soothe the skin and deliver intense hydration for a more resilient skin, designed to absorb excess oil and regulate sebum production. The pore minimizer clay mask for face not only clears enlarged and elongated pores, but also minimizes the appearance and leaves your skin spotless and supple. Take a generous amount, apply evenly across your face, let it dry for 15 to 20 minutes, then rinse it off with warm water. Enjoy softer, smoother, and radiant skin. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my skin and then let Alexa give me a few minutes. Y'all know I love a good mask, so I do have my spatula right here. Not certain. I'm like, I thought I had a towel here as well, but good thing I have paper towels. So yeah, I got a little bit of content because I was kind of, I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of leery about leaving the table. Also my purse, now that I think about it, I was very, it was at least one person at the table at all the time, but I don't know them people, from the security guard to the whatever. Like, yeah, everybody was cool, but at the same time, I do have to remember that I don't know these people, and I do have to, yeah, because I did bring my stuff in there, even if it was just my car keys, whatever the case may be, wallet, phone, whatever the case may be. Well, I had my phone with me, but yeah, I wandered away for a few, let's say maybe 30 minutes of the few hours that I was there, but a lot of the time I just stayed at the table passing out the promotional items. But now that I know that I can take a stroll, especially prior to being at the event, or even still at the event. I can take, content time, because they even want pictures too. They literally want you to promote their item, even if it's just me coming on this live. Kona want everybody to be talking about Kona beer. Anheuser-Busch want everybody to be talking about every product that they have. Rightfully so. I completely understand. So that's why I'm like, for me, this is what I already do. I love talking about people's business, especially my own. So brand partnerships, brand ambassador is definitely something that I look forward to. So like I said, I would definitely, oh, see, like this says hype. Oh my goodness. So there's a hype brand ambassador deal, the hype agency, for $25 an hour. So I am a part of an agency as well. So that's also how I got into the brand ambassadorship with Anheuser-Busch, because I am with an agency is now what I'm realizing. And then my agency has clients, Anheuser-Busch being one of their clients, and that's how I ended up at an Anheuser-Busch event last night. So I'm like, give me just a moment to get some of this mask out and put it on. And then I am going to, because it said take a generous amount. So I feel like this is a generous amount. And then I am just going to get into, because what I got on here for was to see if I could actually find the advertisement for what I went to last night. So give me just one moment. Let me go through my jobs. Okay, so here we are under my, okay, this is my profile. So let me go to jobs. Let's see. Okay, because I'm under jobs and it's just not where I'm, oh, maybe it's my calendar. There we are. My calendar, my jobs. Okay. So let's see. Um let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh my goodness, because I applied for so many. I'm like, let me see. Child, because I'm like, yeah, and it's so many different ones. I'm like, they need to contact me back immediately. I want to be with all these different groups because, first of all, where is, was it this? Okay, here it is right here. Because I'm like, was it this one? Okay, so this is the actual ad that I saw, and this is what I did last night. It is a promotional model for $30 an hour. So that's what I went to last night. It's basically $30 an hour because it's $25 an hour, and then they have a $5 bonus when you submit pictures with the event and such. That's why I said I love that it is marketing, just like all of content is. And that's why I tell y'all, content is so much money because it's all about marketing and advertisement. Like I said, their biggest thing is, yes, a sale is great, but they want you to introduce everyone you see in your city to their product, which I completely understand, like I said. So they pay, as far as, like I said, like that $25 an hour plus the $5 bonus when you submit your photos to the portal, which I'll talk about at the end, because that's essentially how you get paid and receive your money. So it does say that it is an on premise event. Hold on. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Okay. So it does say that it's an on premise event, pub crawl style. It says you must be fit, young, energetic, and well presented. Trade model quality, staff needed, male or female, $30 hourly rate, and payout shifts are 4 to 6 hours. It is a pub crawl style event representing various Anheuser-Busch's brand. You must be at least 21 years of age. Responsibilities include brand education, consumer interaction, photo opportunities, sampling, and swag handout. It does say where it's in the, well, this one says that it was, okay, it says downtown Jacksonville in multiple locations, likely walkable. Because like I said, we did have teams with us last night. So my team was on the beach, so it looks like some teams may have been downtown, which makes sense because if you were on my live yesterday, like I said, I saw the Bud Light promo truck driving around the city yesterday, so it may have been going from one city's side of the event to the other. So like I said, definitely check out my last live because yeah, it was a lot of real time information happening. So that was the ad. And I responded because how you respond, instead of sending them your resume, with using Trusted Herd, you basically fill that information in like a profile, kind of like, LinkedIn, Indeed, whatever the case may be. And then when you're applying, you can leave some additional details. It does say that it's recommended to include your contact information so that they can reach out to you, as well as any little additional details and information that you'd like to leave. I did leave contact information as well as just some information, that I'm a digital promotional model. I have done a local partnerships, brand ambassadorships, and contact me. Shoot, y'all talk about $30 an hour, and while I work for myself doing various things, this is another thing that I would honestly love to tap in, especially like I said, just building, just me having a partnership with Anheuser-Busch, just me having an agency that is putting me on jobs and stuff like that. That's why I'm like, I'm going through Trust Her. Like I said, I applied for everything that was in my city because I want to be on every gig that they have because I want the money. I've always wanted to do this. I knew that I would get paid to exist. Like I told y'all, the affirmation, ching, ching, ching. When it comes to me, I get paid to exist, okay? Like I don't want to have to work a laborious job. Like I literally want to live a soft life, and that is what I have been actively seeking. So I'm so grateful that I have actually done the shadow work, the hard work, the work behind the scenes, everything that it takes for me to get the burning desires of not only my heart but God's will. So that was the ad. Then once I responded, like I said, with my contact information, she, well, because my recruiter is a she, responded the same day. So I sent it at 6 o'clock a.m. I see. And then by 9 p.m., she sent me a message back saying, emailing you now. So I literally got the job the same day, like I said, for $30 an hour as a promotional model. And it says it's within, and when I was on this website, because I never heard of it, like I said, I haven't referred, I saw that this agency itself is a 4.6 out of 5 star agency. So I was like, okay, they're 4.6 stars. Like it says, you will be representing various Anheuser-Busch brands, and it's $30 an hour. So, like I said, I applied at 6 a.m. By 9 a.m., she was just like, yeah, you're what we're looking for your city. So that's why I'm like, check out everything in your city. Because also, like I said, even with this is a touring thing. So it stopped in my city, but it stops in various other cities. So there are various agencies on here. Apparently, that's why I'm like, I didn't even know this was a thing, but there are various agencies on here that are looking for various people for various things. They're giving out, like I said, none of the events are less than $20. Everything is from $20 to $30 hourly, or a couple $100 for a set day rate. For you to literally, again, it's not sales. You're not there. Again, a sale is great, but it's marketing and advertisement. It's literally promoting someone's brand. Like I said, I passed out Lay's, bottle openers, t-shirts, sunglasses for Kona Aloha liquid beer. Here you go. Aloha. It was as simple as that for $30 an hour. Okay? So, let me go to, let me see. I'm like, what did I want to tell y'all next? Because that's how I found it. Oh, okay. So, how the actual process went for the day. So, after she said that she was emailing me now, after the email, well, in the email, after the emailing me now and on the website, the email was, okay, so maybe it is this. Hi, emailing you details as promised. Yeah, this has to be it. Well, no, because there was an email before this. Yeah, because this is how I got. Okay. So she says, um, is your contact information still great for you? She'll attach the onboarding presentation, which covers everything, and then we'll do a call next week to go over the specifics. So when I went into the onboarding information, which is essentially their training, it told me about the agency that I'll be working with, who they are, what type of events they do, the headquarters team as far as the contact information, the confirmation process, and this is where it got to the point we got on live yesterday. So, in real life, in real time, like I said, I did the event. I loved it. I had fun. Make no mistake, like I said, there were some hiccups, but I'm only explaining this information because, like I said, if this is your first time doing this and you've never done this before, I understand how it can seem a bit scammy, a bit unnerving, especially if things aren't as streamlined in the process as, especially for someone that is like me that has a heightened sense of anxiety. It was a process just like any job is, which is why I'm constantly looking for something that works for me. And while this does have its hiccups, it's still where I belong. It's definitely my area because I'm not perfect. Like I said, it was hiccups. These are things that might end up working for my benefit in the future, not to my detriment. So I'm not even mad. But it says that the confirmation process is Monday of your event week. The on-call manager will send you a confirmation email with your events for that week. Click on the link to confirm your weekly schedule. You are responsible for the following: verifying the time schedule, verifying the addresses are within range and how long it will take you to arrive. You'll be alerted if you need any supplies, such as sampling cups, ice buckets, tablecloths, etc. And you should review the brand information sent to you by your state's manager. Okay? So, all that happened just fine. Then it says after that you'll have a live check-in. It says every event is reviewed in live time with a remote manager who provides feedback and presentation quality. Managers offer troubleshooting so that retail staff is not overloaded with questions. So that made me really think that it was going to be like literally monitoring spy cam such on me, but it was not. Like I said, I thought I was going to have to be confined to the table. Maybe in store, sure, because they don't want you walking off with these people's products. But there was no product last night. And even still, one of the guys from Anheuser-Busch was like, oh, you guys know that you can walk around. Like, it was just like, okay, so yeah, let's walk around and go ahead and pass this stuff out because who wants to stand behind this table all the time? So after that, it says you should arrive on site of your event. You should text the on-call and let them know you are there. When you are all set up with your table display, send them a photo so we have that. They are also there if you have any questions concerning your event. Lastly, you should send a receipt photo at the end of your event because they do send you an Amex credit card that is for your event. Because don't mess around and go to jail because I'm trying to help y'all tap into, like, don't mess it up for us. So we definitely gonna protect this and let it reach those that it needs to reach and not anyone that is going to abuse such a great source of income, because it don't need to be that. But they do want you to tip well because this is the service industry and these are their clients, partners, all that good stuff. So they send you what you need to basically get the job done. So that is kind of where my first hiccup came in at as far as the live check-in. So that is just in the onboarding process of the paperwork. So going to the email that, like it says when you, so let me go back to where it says the Monday of your event, the on-call manager will send you a confirmation email with your events for the week. Click the link, confirm the schedule, such. So this is when I got the hi everyone is promised. All your details are listed below. The event just got even simpler as they have decided not to have any sampling or pouring. Swag handout and photo opportunities with consumer interaction only. Please review everything carefully below. I will send you the details as well. So it gives us the day, the start time, the end time, and our arrival time. It also says each team member must fill out their own report with their own photos, and then it gives us the link. And then it does say, please meet Jen at the designated parking star on the map attached so she can cover the cost and give you your credentials for entry. Contact Jen at the phone number, and it does say for attire to please wear dark jeans and sneakers and to look sharp and polished for photos. Get as many nice pictures as you can of guests interacting with us and the brand. Uniform short will be uniform shirt will be on site waiting for you along with swag handout giveaways. Table setup will be ready and waiting for you. No need to bring any other materials, including sample cups we sent you. You won't need them. So like I said, it's literally simple. No pouring, no sampling, just photos, vibes, promotions. So I get there. Okay, so wait, cause I'm like, let me see where it told me that I need to be at least 15 minutes ahead of time. Because that's also where we got in, yeah. So, sampling presentation, that's not it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, because somewhere, it was saying that you needed to arrive early. Okay, so wait, maybe it's here in the chart. Event sampling, day of event. Yes. So it says, yeah, 8 to 9 a.m. You'll have an on-call manager for text, calls, check-ins. Arrive 10 to 15 minutes before event. Okay, so boom, that's exactly what it was. Arrive 10 to 15 minutes before event. So, like I said, it gave me my arrival time, it gave me the start time, and it gave me the end time. So, because my arrival time says 5:30, the start time says 6, and it says that you should arrive 15 minutes prior to event time. I thought that meant arrival time, so I was there by 5:15. But I do think they meant 6 because when I got there and I contacted Jen at this number and parked in the spot that they told me to, so she could give me the credentials, the money for the parking, and all that other kind of stuff. I was there at 5:15. My state manager was just like out running errands. Like she was the one that was in the Bud Light truck. If you saw in my live, if not, go back and check it out. She was the one that was actually in the car that was riding around. Like I said, it is in various locations, so that's maybe where she was driving around to. But I wasn't able to get in contact with her. So if you saw in the live, I did have to contact her manager because I'm like, I'm here. I can't contact anyone. What am I supposed to do? Luckily, beach bars, it just honestly not, from what I know, the beach bars has free parking, but people are now saying that the beach bars does not have free parking anymore, but it was free, so thankfully we didn't need Jen. But when I got there, like I said, I had to contact her manager, and give me just a moment so I can switch the light, y'all. So that means we've been here for at least an hour running my mouth, because yeah, my light don't mind messing with me. Okay, so I'm like, where did I leave off at? Cause I'm like, child, that light really threw me off and my mouth dry. Cause I'm like, where's my straw so I can, baby, where's the straw? Cause I'm like, don't show out on me. There it is. I'm coming, y'all. This is what happens when you live in real time. But this is why I grab your tree, grab your tree, grab your snacks. Y'all know we be here for the vibes. We are always here for the vibes. Okay, so I'm like, now that I'm pretty much back, I'm like, hopefully they'll bring back my train of thought. So good. So refreshing. Okay, so yeah, couldn't get in contact with Jen. Contacted the manager. The manager ended up contacted Jen. Jen ended up contacting me a few minutes later, telling me where she was. So by the time it was like 6 o'clock, I'm like, the event is starting. I just ended up going inside because if you saw in the live, my teammates ended up sending a group picture like they were inside, letting our manager's manager know that they were there. So I just, because like I said, they are not first time to this. They do this for years. They do this full time. Several different people, several different, events. So for them, it was nothing. They were like, we pretty much got it, and they definitely helped guide me into it. So, let me go back to the chart because, like I said, just going over where the little hiccups came in at. So, like it says, 8 to 9, you'll get an on-call text from the manager, basically just double checking the times, the address, products, making sure especially because we had a snow day yesterday. It was just like, are we still having the event? I didn't get the 8 or 9 on-call message, so I ended up having to email my recruiter telling them, I did not get the information. Less than 5 minutes later, I ended up getting the information from my state manager, whatever the case may be, or local manager, child, whatever the case may be. It's just people. I ain't met them yet, but God bless them because I got to get paid. So, um, ended up texting just in a group, and that's how I ended up getting to see the picture when they were like, "Yeah, we're in here, yada yada yada." And it does say arrive 10 to 15 minutes before events, and then text when you arrive. That's what I was trying to do. Like it says, standard uniform is all black, but like I said, they told us what to wear: the dark jeans, promotional top, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's something like that wasn't even that bad. It was just those few little hiccups that I was just like not certain what was going on. That was just kind of making me very unnerving because I have submitted my personal identifying information for onboarding with these people, and I'm like, I know this better not be no spam, no scam, no nothing like that, because what is going on here? And it ended up working out in the end. But while you're there, because you do have to do a recap at the end of the event, and basically you just have to keep in mind the foot traffic of how many people you've seen, how many people were willing to communicate with you, if you're giving out samples, how many people were willing to sample, if you got any sales, if you have any customer testimonials or quotes or anything like that, any pictures, simple as that. So went to the event yesterday, did the recap this morning because you do have to do your recap within 24 events, uh, 24 hours, Lord have mercy. So I ended up doing that this morning, submitting my pictures, the contact information, just telling them, what brand I worked with. I worked with Kona last night, the event day, the start time, that I, like, where's the rest of it? Um, oh yeah, that it was a dry demo with no sampling, basic giveaways. There was no product. Let's see. Yeah, no sampling was done. No units were sold. Just basic questionnaires about what was going on. Average age of the demographic of the samplers. Approximately what overall foot traffic were male, any unique comments, anything like that. And then it says, boom, thank you for submitting your form. And it was as simple as that. Um, because I'm like, let me see, hold on. Because I'm like, let me go. Oh, and then I also, yeah, had to submit my photos. So this is what I submitted as far as my product photos and my, you know, people that I saw. And it's so funny because one of the people that I worked with last night did not take any pictures. And we're like, you have to take pictures. But like I said, these people do this for a living, have been doing this longer than me. It's starting to get chilly, so let me put on my house robe. But he was like, no, I'll be good. And I was like, well, at this point we are a team. So if you need anything, Alexa, thank you. Just doing my job. Hope your Thursday's going well, girl. Alexa, stop. Thank you. Cause she's like, yeah, it's time for me to take this mask off. But I'm oilier here, and it's not dry in those areas yet versus where it is dry right here, especially right here. So I'm gonna keep letting it sit. But yeah, like I said, you do have to submit at least 7 to 10 pictures per your onboarding as well as for the bonus. And one of my teammates did not get any information or any photos. And like I said, when I was leaving, I was like, well, if you need any pictures, contact us because we are in a team group chat or whatever. This gonna text us talking about, I do need pictures. We know. We know. Like, you knew that I guess a man, there's only one man on our team. And leave it up to the man and be like, nah, I'll be all right without taking any pictures. For it, you can't proceed without submitting the pictures. And I guess because he's worked with other brands before, and maybe another application will let him bypass that, but the people were like, no, we want our pictures. So make sure you're taking lots of pictures. And that's also why you end up with the content, because you're already taking pictures. So you get the content, you have the availability. I'm not even certain what word I'm looking for, but you have the affordability to be able to make content with what you're doing, versus in other arenas and industries, when you're out trying to get content at your job, it is taboo. Like last night, I was like, yo, I don't know if I can go live inside of this establishment while I'm doing this. Like, I don't know how they're gonna feel about that. They would have loved it. I shouldn't have been worried about it. I should have done it. The only thing that it would have had to be a silent live, because especially when we were at the bar crawl, there was music playing on both sides of the club, and they also had someone that was live with music. So it would have been a silent live, but as far as still introducing the brand and showcasing the event, getting content out there in real time, it could have happened. So at the end of the day, the whole point of this is, if you know that you love hanging out on the internet, if you know that you love making money, if you know that you don't want to work a regular job, if you're all for unconventional money, 12-12 on the clock, on 1-2-3. If you know that you want to be in your socialite, intel, if that's internet celebrity, like they say, intel, it's not necessarily like bottle girl vibes, because I feel like bottle girl vibes, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it does cheapen or ruin the brand, just because the bottle girl aesthetic is totally different from promotional modeling. Like they said, they want fit. What did the advertisement say? Fit, young, energetic. They ain't looking like, sure, you can have body, but like they said, they are looking for fit, young, energetic models, and well presented, model quality staff. And they picked me. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm giving y'all the sauce. I'm giving y'all the recipe. They're eating it up. They're eating it up. Because this year, not only do we eat, we feast, okay? And that is just the fact of the matter. Not only do we eat, we feast this year. Because this is my Jesus year, child. He had his last supper. This ain't going to be my last supper, but it's going to be my last supper of not feasting. It's going to be my last supper of regular eats. I definitely proclaim that. I sure do. Because it's January, and like they said, January is showing all 31 of his days. I've been having a good January. Like I said, even when I first got onboarded, they were like, yeah, we can't wait to book you for other gigs and stuff like that. That's why I done submitted my recap so I can get paid. And then I'm like, that's it. Until my next event. Until I get booked for something next. But like they said, even the other people that I was working with, they were like, because of dry January, it's pretty slow. But after that, it definitely does pick up. So that's why I'm like, especially in my city, by the time springtime comes, by the time summer comes, it's going to be lit. So that's why I'm like, tap in right now. Get in where you fit in, and get this money. Because y'all be out here spamming, scamming, doing everything that is ungodly, when there are so many other avenues that we can explore to get money. So, like I said, take it from me. I would just advise you to get on Trusted Heard. There are some other websites that my mom sent me for different events and stuff like that. I might keep those websites until I actually do those events as well, because y'all need to do what y'all need to do, what y'all need to do with this video. So tell everybody to watch this video so they can get some inside information on promotional modeling, brand ambassadorships, and all of that goodness. Make sure that y'all follow me on Snapchat. Use my lenses. That's why I'm trying to get me just a little picture with me with my lenses. Because I'm like, it's Mask Monday. Yeah, my mask is drying nicely. So yeah, be good, be great, look good, don't hate. Spread love, because that's what a real mob do. And keep it gangster. Look out for your people, because that's what real gangsters do. Okay? So, subscribe for the vibes. Okay? And that's really the truth. Okay? That's really what it is. Subscribe for the vibes. Tell all your people to tune in. All right, before we go, we got to do our Course in Miracles. Not only because we believe in it, but because we know that it works. And we know that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. As we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world, as there is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you, as we are all meant to shine, as God's children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God within us, and it's not just in some of us, it's in each and every one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Okay? With that being said, y'all, like I said, be good, be great, look good, don't hate. Spread love, because that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster. Look out for your people, because that's what real gangsters do. Before we go, just know, if nobody told you, I'm here to tell you. God loves you. Jesus loves you. I love you if you love them. And in turn, I promise you'll love yourself, okay? As I said, this YouTube channel does nothing but a declaration and proclamation of all of God's goodness. Y'all see where I be ready to end it all. And then, like I said, I know it's always gonna be the other side. We know it's gonna be ups and downs, because that's just what it is for you to get to where you got to be. It we done seen the meme. We done shared it. You know, you get there slower by just doing a steady trajectory. When you have those ups and downs, when you got that motion, you get to the end result a lot quicker than just trying to doing the straight and narrow. And that's just what it is. So we take the ups with the downs, the yin, the yang, the good, the bad, because that is just the beauty of life. So I'm looking forward to everything 2025 has to offer. And I can't wait to see what this year has for me. Like I said, oh my God, I forgot to do the last time I freaked out, I just kept looking now. Year-end recap. Dang, because I wanted to do it when I was at my brand ambassadorship for January. But with January being what it is thus far, like I said, especially being in Florida by the time, I mean, January has definitely been great. Like, it snowed in Florida. What? Not in my city. Snowed everywhere else in Florida, but not in my city. We had a little flurry, but everywhere else is like it snowed in Florida. The inauguration was on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I got my first brand deal of the year in January. That's why I'm like, thus far, January has been showing all 31 of its days. It's long. Like, we still in January, and we still got, like, it's a whole nother week. Still a whole nother week to go in January. But this year, I told y'all, this is what we set. We set up this year from all the work that we did last year. And all the work that we do this year is going to set us up for next year, and not only next year, but life. Because y'all know the goal is to have a family compound. The goal, like I said, is to have this unconventional money, rake in these dollars from the content on YouTube to the content, just that content creates, from sponsorships, partnerships to brand deals, things like that. I don't want to have to be, like I said, in an office. I don't want to have to do customer service. I like customer interaction. And it's not even customer interaction because, I mean, it is, because I'm like, do we call them customers? Because I literally was just giving out samples. Like, you're giving out free stuff. It's promotions. Like, yes, of course they can sell it. We have the product on hand to sell you. But my job, like I said, is to introduce you to the product. That's literally all my job is. And I love that for me because I've worked in sales so much, and especially when you work in retail sales and you work in commission sales and you don't have an hourly wage, or even if you have an hourly wage and the hourly wage is crap, or even just having to be in customer service, like I said, my last job, working for them, for the government, which gave me no money. Gave me no money to the point where I was like, okay, so if I've tried everything, including the government, like I have to figure something out on my own, and I'm figuring it out, and that's why every day we show up because we're figuring it out. Me, you, everybody. It needs to be. What are we doing so that we never have to step foot in this office again? So that we never have to have someone tell us what to do? Because while there are some people that want to be employees, there are some people that don't. And some people just don't know how to figure it out. And now that I'm in my third decade of life and I know that I spent all of my 20s trying to figure it out, we're here, y'all. Like, we figured it out. Like I said, we've done a lot of different other things, from digital online partnerships and brand ambassadorships to local. But now we are with, like I said, Anheuser-Busch. Like I said, I work with people that are partnered with Patron, Bacardi, whatever the beer, wine, spirit, liquor world is, whatever the case may be, whatever they need you to promote, especially wine. I'm realizing that wine, sangrias, because yeah, like even the people that I am partnered with now with Anheuser-Busch, they do White Claw. Kona was who I was with last night. My team, half of us was Kona, half of us was Bud Light. So that's why I'm like, what else was it? But it's so many different opportunities just out there. Yeah, Cutwater, Michelob Ultra, Neutral, Beatbox. I mean, like, Anheuser-Busch has all of these different companies underneath them. Like I said, Stella, the wine. They might have me at an event one day for Stella. White Claw. Like I said, I started off with Kona and Bud Light yesterday, and it was just like, is this real? Okay, because I'm like, did I change the event time? I mean, event date? Because Lord, if I didn't. Oh my God. Oh, thank God I did. Because I'm like, because Lord, they said if it's filled out wrong, you do not get the bonus. They're not playing with you because there's not an actual manager like that's there, because all of this is remote. Like I said, my headquarters are in Chicago. So that's, you know, I'm in Florida. So it's no one like physically here with me. So it's like, if you don't fill this out correct, because it's basically how you get paid, like your timesheet. If you don't fill it out correctly, you don't get the bonus. Yes, we'll pay you and we'll correct it, but we're not giving you the bonus. And I can completely understand it. That's why I'm like, did I mess this up? No, I didn't. That's why I took screenshots of, baby. I'm not playing about my money. Like I said, there are not jobs out there, especially for someone that's like me, that decided that college was not going to be my thing. I didn't want to pick up the college degree. I One of my biggest things in life has been, I do not want to be I do not want my success merited or measured by the university that I graduated from. I don't want to propel in life and then they give my accolades back to a university, because don't play with my intelligence. Don't insult my intelligence. Don't insult my work ethic. Don't do anything like that. So when I got to college, and then I not only realized college is not to measure your intelligence, but to show people that you can stick for something with at least 4 years. I don't do that. I'm the type of person that likes to do different things. I It's just not my thing. I've tried it, but and that's also me too. Like, I'll have a job for 2 years at the max, and then I need to move on to the next job. If not the next job, the next position. But more or less the next job, because more or less these companies be so foul. It's like I don't even want to work for the company no more. Like I have gotten to a point where I moved up in a whole company, left the whole company. It's like, yeah, I don't want to do this. I've done that pretty much several jobs, pretty much all jobs. Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. Just come in as an employee, then I work my way up to a lead, then I work my way up to a trainer, then I work my way up in management. Then it's like after that, it's like I don't want to be here anymore. Like I've literally worked in retail, in childcare, customer service, teleworking, like I said, insurance sales, working for the government. Like I have tried several different things from graduating from high school, trying to go to college, being in my 20s, and then now in my 30s. And my whole life, like I said, people have always told me, oh, you just want to be cute. I do. I'm glad you know it. I love sitting here in my house coat in a face mask because I just went to work at my promotional modeling gig last night. So I'm making sure my skin stays nice and delicious so that when people see me, they're like, you look stunning. God, that's why I'm like, God did his thing when he was just like, yeah, girl, you could be cute. Like, yes, I do want to be paid to be cute. Why would we waste God's work? Even if you're not cute, if you got personality, promotional modeling, because that's all it is. Literally, like I said, I'm passing out lays, t-shirts, lanyards, sunglasses, aloha. $30 an hour. $30 an hour. What job, especially with no degree, is going to willingly allow you to party, get you some content in, and give you $30 an hour? Why would I not want to do it? Like I said, my whole life people said I wanted to. You just want to be, yes. You think you all that, yes. And it's not even that. You know I'm all that, and I know it too. So that's why I'm like, I'm finna live in my all thatness. Been that girl, forever gonna be that girl. Mama been that girl, I'm that girl junior. Like, my mom was also a socialite growing up. Like, my mom, like I said, used to hang out with like Diddy, Justin Timberlake, NFL boyfriends, child, music producer boyfriends, child. Mama had a, okay. The only reason my stepdaddy is because he got tired of my mama messing around, or not even gonna say messing around, but having like boyfriends that was just like, not him. Like, he was just like, okay, I'm finna dead all this by marrying you. Cause when homegirl said, I need you to drop me off at the airport so I can go hang out with my boyfriend, cause you just my friend, Mr. Friend, Mr. Little Friend, cause you're not my husband. Oh, he said, well, I'm gonna be your husband then. Yeah. That's what I said. Mama been that girl. But she's a sorority girl, so she was in college and all this other kind of stuff, which is good, which is what she wants for me. But at the same time, my mom has come to a point to understand that these jobs don't care about her. And while she wants me to have a job, she also understands that these jobs don't care about her. And she's just like, if you're not going to have a job and you want to be paid to be cute, my sorority sister apparently gets paid to be cute. You need to be doing this too. What did I do? Just that, and had a good time. And that's why I'm telling y'all, if you want to be paid to be cute, if you want to be paid to party, if you want to be paid just to showcase your personality, promotional modeling is where you need to be. You need to get on Trusted Heard. You need to type in your zip code. You need to make your profile. You need to click apply for everything that they have to offer. Like I said, these people do this for a living. Also, I didn't tell y'all about the touring. I did tell y'all about the touring. Yes, I did. Yeah, about how all you have to do is drop off the promotional materials at each city's event location, and you get paid $1,500 a week. Who's paying you $1,500 a week and you get to travel? If you are somebody that wants to travel, if you are somebody that's fearless and not afraid to be on there on your own, like we say on our Course in Miracles, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. You're playing small. Does not serve the world, as there is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as God's children do. We are born to make manifest the glory of God within us. Okay? Stop letting society dictate what you do, who you are, how you do it, when you do it, how you feel, what you say. Create the avenues. Don't be afraid to be a creator. Do not be afraid to be a creator. Open up the avenues. Show them that you will open up the avenues so they can see, whoa, there are other avenues out there. There are other avenues out there. And it's 12:30. That's another one of my angel numbers. That's when I was born. That's the time I was born. That's when I got such a... Oh, 1, 2, 3. Say a prayer and make a wish. God is good and loves us. God is so good. Oh my goodness. Because I'm like, 0123 is the date. And then we have 1230 just circling around. That's why I'm just like telling y'all, don't play with God. That's why I'm like, that was my angel number too. That's why I'm like between 1, 2, 3, 4, and like I said, 12:30, because that's literally the time I was born. That's me all day, baby. Because that's all I could be, is me. And that's what I said. Y'all know that's the affirmation. Ching, 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 money comes to me. I get paid to exist. Ching, 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 money comes to me. I get paid to exist. Ching, 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 money comes to me. I get paid to exist. I literally have been saying that since I knew that I was, like I said it in my recap. Either I was going to quit my last job or God was going to do it on my behalf. But prior to that year, because that would have been the start of 2024, right? Because that was my 2024 recap. Coming into 2023 at that job, that's when I started doing the mantra, because it was just like, I don't want to live my life like this. And then coming into 2024, I was like, I'm still here, but I was only there for a week. I left my job and my last job, and I separated the first week in January of 2024. Yeah, January 9th was the last day that I worked. January 9th was the last day that I worked a 9 to 5 job. Wow. Like I said, I asked God for that 2017 portal again that I was so afraid to do stuff like this in, because I was just like, it's so unconventional. My parents also weren't with it at that time because they still hadn't seen what they needed to see with the mistreatment of jobs and stuff like that. But now that they seen what they needed to see, they're like, yeah, I mean, whatever is paying is paying. So as long as it ain't hurting nobody or you, it works. And that's how I work. So get it where you fit in, because I'm a cheerleader. Like, I'm the type of girl that's always like, if I could have been a professional cheerleader, I would have been a cheerleader. Nothing about me wanted to be in an office for someone else, unless it was in marketing and advertisement. That's the honest to God truth. Unless it was in marketing and advertisement office or my own office, which is still marketing and advertisement, because even when I was in high school, my parents were telling me that I had to get my PhD in pharmacy, become doctor, lawyer. It was PhD in pharmacy. But I was having an internal debate on whether I become an advertisement executive. Advertisement, that was my thing. Like, even on Facebook, it comes back on my repost, like, should I really go to school for pharmacy? Because I'm like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I told y'all. Another one of my angel numbers. God is good and loves me. Amen, God. I love you. Shanda Eboke said that. Because I'm like, I wonder if I could find it where it's just like, should I really go to school for pharmacy, or should I... Let me see. Because I've always loved marketing and advertisement. And as much as people be like, oh, I hate commercials. All right, I'm like, why do y'all give commercials so much angst? Like, I honestly love a good commercial, okay? Especially if it's mine. So, post from me. Okay, so let's type in marketing. Post. Filter. Post from me. Okay. I don't know why. I'm like, I feel some type of way that it's not coming up. But I know that it definitely was something when I was in high school, and I was just like, do I really go to high school for, college for this degree in pharmacy, or do I go to school for marketing and advertisement? Yeah, I don't see it. And that's fine, because I know I did it, because I'm like, I'm not about to fight with the internet. It's just not worth it to do that. So yeah, yo, I'm about to tap out this live because I have been running my mouth. I'm like, I know this light is pretty much gonna tap out on me at any given moment. I've already had a light tap on me because I pretty much have given y'all the whole rundown, the deal. If y'all have any questions, y'all could definitely leave them in the comments. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't think I'll come back and lie. Yeah, I'll just respond in the comments if anyone has any questions about anything. So, yeah, check out the live replay if you missed anything. Because at this point, like I said, I did my event. I'm getting my skin right. And I'm about to go ahead and take off this mask. Because, like I said, especially as promotional model, baby, you have to stay ready, honey. Y'all know I love a good mask once a week anyway. First of all, yeah, it's Thursday. Because I don't know why I was about to say it's Monday. It's definitely not Monday. Oh, because I typically do a mask on a Monday. But either way it goes, y'all. KD signing out. Toodles until next time. And they act like my theme song music playing. My laptop right here, but I don't feel like picking it up. Oh snap, y'all! People responding to my thread. Y'all follow me on Threads where I said refresh my YouTube feed and drop your latest video. So I'm definitely about to tap in and watch her video. So shout out to y'all that's on Threads, because I'm definitely about to tap in. I know that's right, girl. All right, y'all. Peace and love. That's what I'm like. Yeah, marketing, advertisement, y'all. This what I do. Oh, this what I do. Bye, y'all, for real, because I need to go eat.